Alright, this is turn on the Colecovision. This is a Colecovision from the early 80s, 1983. This TV actually I found on the side of the road, and it is from 1991, no remote. But for local pickup, the TV is going to be included because it's kind of fun. It's got wood grain on it. This is the Colecovision that is for sale. And I'm going to turn it upside down just to show you. There it is. I guess we unplugged it. This is the Colecovision I have for sale. We pulled the video cable out a little. One of the things too is this is the RF switcher that came with the Coleco. I happen to be using a converter that's just one little piece that slides in and you can plug into that. Both of these are working fine, although with this one, I believe on some TVs, you might have to just play with this a little bit. But I only had that happen to me once on another TV I'm going to hook this up to as part of this. And the main purpose of this, there's so many videos on the Colecovision that I'm not going to show you more than what most people know. It's just to show you that this unit is functioning and it's playing. The joysticks or the paddles, or whatever we call them, are working. Those often don't work. Everything's incredibly clean and beautiful, and it comes with the original box that is in very good condition. There's the original box, and even inside here we have goodies like instructions for Donkey Kong, the manual, business reply kind of cards, the manual, the catalog, all pretty neat stuff. Anyway, that shows how original it is. And also all of these cartridges right here. And we'll go through them. I'm going to make sure they all play. So that's what happens because of this TV. It's got something from the 90s that was a big deal about screensavers and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we have inserted looping, which is a fun game. This is joystick 1 over here. Actually, let me step back a little bit. There's joystick 1 on this one. As you see, you select. Now, once I want to point out, this is a CRT TV, which often you are going to see flickering because the video camera is catching things faster than the little ray gun inside of there, spreading the signal across. That's why I want to bring down an LED or LCD TV that I've got up there, just to kind of see if there's differences. Like halfway through, we'll do that. Check out the games. But you might see that flickering that tends to happen. I've seen it. I've seen this on a LED TV, and it actually, I think it looks better on a regular old-fashioned CRT. Although you will get that flickering, but if you're not video recording it, it's not too much of a big deal. And but it's brighter and punchier, and it just kind of really punches out. This is your first board where you can select your players. We'll start out with level 4, 1 player. This is on our first paddle, which is the one. This is one of my favorite games on the Coleco. Believe it or not, it's kind of. On this one, the right controls fire. And the idea here is running through this maze coming up, which it does require. This one requires a lot of dexterity. I'm not going to be playing these games too much, and I'm not very good either. It's been a long time. But let me see if I can remember what this is about, how we fly through here. I don't know, for some reason I crashed. Give it one more shot, and I won't take this long on other games. Let's see here. Oh, that's accelerate on the left. I don't know what to do. I forgot how to play this game. Okay, so that's our first game we're looking at. We'll try one of these with this, you want to turn it off. That one is looping. We'll set that one down. Next up, Time Pilot. Okay, and we'll do 2-player on a. Takes like a second for this this option screen to come on. We'll do 2-player at level 4, and then so I can show you the other paddle that it works. 2-player, or I mean, yeah, skill 4. So that's gonna be 8. Alright, so I'll crash here on purpose. Not that I wouldn't anyway pretty soon. This is another one of my favorites, actually. It kept, as they say, it aged well. I can't even get killed. Alright, so now we're going to be on the second paddle. Anyway, so you see that both paddles work, which is an amazing, amazing thing. These paddles are notorious for not lasting very long. And I don't think this unit was used very much. I think it was just something that maybe some grandparents had and when their kids came over, I don't know, or it just didn't get used a lot, or it was used by people that were not destructive with their items. Because a lot of times, of course, kids are using these and they get in fights and stuff, or they just be careless. So that's Time Pilot. Some of these I don't know at all how to play. Baseball. I never remember playing that one too much. Super Action Baseball over here. Whoop. So wait for the screen to come on just to see how that's working. The main thing is when you see that screen in the beginning that says the name. Let's see here. Batting. Try it. Whoop. Okay, so I guess you... Whoop. So the other player, I imagine... So let me try this. Whoop. I want to get a hit. Not doing too well. Oh, that should be. So I think. There we go. Oh, we did one player. I thought the other player would work on that. So. Next up is Turbo driving game. Now this one actually did have a special whole thing that you could buy that was with a steering wheel and all that kind of stuff. But I think it'll still work with the joystick. All right, so press button on keypad. All right, for some reason this one uses this one. I don't know if you... Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on with this game. Whoop. So I think that this one, obviously it was loaded, it's working fine, but I think you have to use this with the special controller. I don't know much about the special controller, but the cartridge is here. Here's another favorite, Donkey Kong. Alright. I said I would try out that LCD or whatever. Let's see now. We'll do skill. Let me do 8, 2-player. Alright, then we go over to the other guy. This is going to be player 2. So you see, again, just confirmation that both the joysticks work. Just confirmation. So, you know, these are fun to play. That's why they're popular again. It kind of, the simplicity, I think, of it. Here's the Cabbage Patch toy, or Cabbage Patch doll game. I never played this one either, but we'll just see it start. Okay, so I don't even know what this is all about. Play, okay. It's something for kids, but it's here, especially with the nostalgia factor, I guess. So you do something that's kind of simple. This reminds me of another game that we have I'll look at right now. So I don't know what the object is here. Another game like this that was, you know, real easy for children was Smurf, and like the Cabbage Patch Kids game, it reflected the age. You know, Smurf was very popular. It had a cartoon, and Cabbage Patch dolls were a big thing. Especially one Christmas, everybody went nuts for those. Not me. So here we go. We'll just try this. Yeah, what do you even do on this? So that's how you jump. I think they made it easier without having to use a fire button. You just have to use the joystick to do your thing here. And you avoid that raven or whatever it is. So that's Smurf. One of everybody's favorites is Zaxxon. By the way, I noticed my camera, I think it's because of the CRT, it's often making everything kind of a yellowish hue, which doesn't reflect reality here. Every now and then, like now, you'll see it how it really should look. But for some reason, on some of these colors, it's throwing my cell phone off so that it doesn't know what to do. Because it's from 2017. I guess. Time for a new cell phone. So this is a cool game. I never really got into this game, but it was a real fascinating game of like 3D. Let's see how this translates. So you kind of use your bullets, your missiles firing to gauge where you're supposed to go. So there's that. That's Zaxxon. You obviously get better than me at that one quickly. Frontline. Kind of reminded me of I think it was Combat. So this is a over top view kind of shooter. This one, the one thing I don't like about this particular game, but I do like the game, is I'll do skill 4. With one of these, you move your hand. With the other one, you shoot. You'll see that. Okay, that's the shooter, and then for aiming, you go like that. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. But it's still kind of fun, especially if you just kind of shoot straight up, which is what I've normally done to play this game. But you know, I just started playing these games right now after 40 years of not playing them or so. So I can't really. It would take, I don't think, too much time to get used to some of this stuff. So that's Frontline working as it should. Oh, here's one of the ones I really liked. Was the follow-up to Donkey Kong Jr. There it is. Again, that's that opening screen. If you don't see that opening screen, you know something's wrong. If you do see that opening screen, everything's going to be fine. And the opening screen, if you don't see it, there are a number of issues that could be. Oop. But the main one is just you need to clean the contacts on the cartridge itself, which you can do with contact cleaner. The most effective way, because I had to do that with some of these cartridges and they work fine now. The most effective way that I found is just with isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip, because if you have old cartridges sitting around, you're probably going to see a lot of dirt on them. When you clean them, I mean, after you clean them. You won't see it until you clean them. And then you'll clean them and you'll say, oh my goodness, how was I even doing anything? Oh yeah. Should we get him? And then, whoop. Whoop. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. There we go. So that's completed a level. Coming up the second level here. But this was a favorite in the arcades. Big time. Big time. We're down to our final 3 here. I'm not even going to hook up that other screen. Oh, I will. Let's see. Turn it on. There we go. But by the way, I wanted to say that this CRT I found on the side of the road. It doesn't have the remote, but it sounds fine. It looks fine. It's beautiful. For local pickup or local people that are able to just come and buy this, you will get the TV as a bonus. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. You know what it's like? It's like those hot dogs at the car dealership on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. You come by for the free hot dogs, but you don't have to take them. And if you don't take them, that's fine. But you won't, get a discount based on that. So I haven't never played Rocky. I haven't even played this one. Whoop. Huh. Oh, I see. So I'm Mr. T. Mr. T on the right there. And then this guy is going to be Rocky. I got to restart it. Just reset. I didn't catch the beginning. And some of these I'm just not going to know how to play. Okay, here we go. Skill 1, head-to-head boxing 9, one-player games. So 9, I think, is head to head. And then here's where you're Rocky and I hit 8 or something. You are Clubber, who to me is Mr. T, right? That looks like Mr. T, but it's definitely not Dolph Lundgren. So let's see. You are Rocky. We'll do. Let's do the head to head. See how that goes. So this is Rocky. You can see I'm going forward, and the player, whoop, okay, all right, and now I'm him. Whoop, see that? There you go. So that's how you do head to head. That actually looks like a kind of a fun one for just casual kind of enjoyment. Here was another favorite of mine, Venture. And I've played this recently. Let me see here. One thing when you push these in, you just want to make sure you feel a solid push. Sometimes if it's going in sideways, you're going to have that problem. But that rarely happens unless you have this chip a little bit loose. And that just means it needs to be straightened out. So this is Venture. I used to play this game all the time. I do remember this one, and it's kind of a just lazy game in a sense, because you just kind of move this little dot around, and go into these different rooms, and then you take on the challenge in that room. See, I play. Here we go. Until you complete all the rooms. Player 1, get ready. See, I should have done an easier level. It's been a while. Should have done an easier level. You got the idea here. Yeah. I thought it was fun in 1983. And the final one here is Tarzan. Which I think... Oh yeah, so you get that screen. If there's something wrong, if the cartridge is too dirty, take a Q-tip, clean it over here, clean it all around, and sometimes contact cleaner alone will do it. But that's that. If you really want to get it clean, if it's dirty, you're gonna get that screen, and that's what it means. Usually, is that it's dirty, or like I said, it was pushed in a little sideways. So here we go. Turn it on. Whoops. What happened? There we go. See how that clicked in? And it says From Out of the Jungle. So that's Tarzan. At this time, there were games such as Jungle King, which because of copyright later became Jungle Hunt. That was an arcade game. And there was a game for the Atari called Pitfall. And for some reason, people just enjoyed this scrolling kind of game, which allowed you to move along and go on an adventure. What skill did I choose? So let's see here. There we go. Jump into the water, I bet. Okay, and now it becomes... So this is the idea. Yeah, it's very much like Pitfall. You keep moving in a direction, avoid certain problems. I'm probably supposed to jump on that alligator. Oh, I fell in a hole, it looks like. And it looks like this is a time-based game. Let's see now. I bet you I'm supposed to jump on that crocodile or that alligator. Oh, I swim then. Okay. And then you keep moving along. All right. So there's that one. So anyway, This is the system as I promised. By the way, these are how they dock. You know, you remember these? They fit very nicely in here. Actually, they're supposed to go this way. I always remember them kind of nestling in like that. I'm going to come down with another TV. Okay, so here's another TV. We'll see how this one goes. I might have to adjust the camera height. But in the back, where you see this right here, the antenna, if you don't already know it, that's where the Coleco will attach. The connector that came with it, which we'll use over here, just to try it out. This is the Coleco adapter. And when you plug that in, you plug the cable that came out of the Coleco right in here. This part will go in the antenna part. I am including this adapter that I bought. This, as you see here, is a cable connector, and on the other side it'll fit this RCA styled RF jack, and so that goes in there and you plug it in. Kind of more convenient. In the old days, people were watching, you know, non-cable TV and all that kind of stuff. Now you have all these inputs in the back of your TV. So we'll stick it in here. Got it switched over to game. We'll attach it. Let's go down a little. Turn the power on. All right, so there it is. As I was saying, I kind of think I like the CRT for the full experience. But as you see, it's working fine with the other adapter, or you can have this adapter. I'm going to choose a different game, though. One of my favorites. Let's go back to good old-fashioned Donkey Kong. And we'll turn it on. There's Donkey Kong. They both look nice, though. They actually both look nice. And this one, of course, is, if you have a TV like this, it's a lot skinnier. Well, it looks nice, actually. It looks nice. But that CRT just had a burst to it. It's kind of interesting. And you can get them anywhere. The reason why I'm doing local pickup only for that little bonus item is because it would be so expensive to ship it. It just wouldn't be worth it. It just wouldn't be worth it. And they're very easy to find. You know, like I said, I found it on the side of the road. Someone had just left it on a sidewalk because they didn't want it anymore. So anyway, those are the games. That's the system here with box, with some of the paraphernalia that came with it. Fun stuff. And how many cartridges here? One. Let's see here. You got Donkey Kong, Tarzan, that's 2, Venture 3, Donkey Kong Jr. 4, Frontline 5, Rocky 6, Smurf 7, Cabbage Patch Kids 8, Turbo 9, Baseball 10, Time Pilot 11, Looping 12, Zaxxon 13. And they're all actually, they don't have their boxes, which is cool, and they're not perfect, but cartridges can look a lot worse than this. They all look pretty good. And you know, again, part of the full experience. So there's the ColecoVision, everybody.